Most people think they know Kubernetes because they have run some commands in Minikube, but the moment they move to a multi-node cluster, everything breaks. Pods can talk to each other, core DNS fails, CIDR ranges and network adapter settings, and it's enough to make any beginner want to quit. You can't actually learn core Kubernetes, I mean the real world stuff, on a single node cluster. You need to see the traffic moves across the wire. Today, I am going to show you how to skip the headache and automate the entire multi-node cluster creation using Vagrant. So in Minikube, networking, it's kind of like a black box stuff. And in real world cluster, you have to manage everything by yourself. Pod to pod communication, CNI plugins, IP forwarding and bridging, stuff like that. And if you are doing this manually, you will spend 4 hours setting up and 10 minutes learning. So we are going to flip that ratio. So here is my project. You can automate everything using a single cluster.yaml file. It doesn't matter how much worker nodes you want, how much RAM, CPU, or what should be the port CIDRs. You can change everything. You can adjust everything through this cluster.yaml file. So let's see how to set up this project on your local machine. At first, you have to come to this GitHub URL, which is Ruhaniyat994 Kubeadm automation. Then you have to copy the GitHub URL. So I have copied it, and I have to go to the VS Code. And in the terminal, I have to run the command git clone and paste the particular URL. And it will copy the entire URL on my local machine. So I will go to the Kubeadm automation, and we can see these are the files. So this is the Vagrant file, and these are the scripts. Then the thing that we have to install is Vagrant. So we will search Vagrant install. So we will be installing Vagrant for Windows machine. I am using Windows. If you are using Linux, download it for Linux. If you are using a Mac, you have to download it for Mac. So I'm downloading it. You can see the Vagrant has been installed. So I will just click the installer and hit OK. As I have installed the Vagrant on my local machine, so I don't need to install it again. You will follow the entire process, and it will be installed on your PC. And after that, you have to restart your PC, and you have to go to the terminal and check if the Vagrant is installed or not. So I will come here and go to my command prompt, and I will run a command which is Vagrant version. You can see my Vagrant version is 2.4.9, so it means Vagrant has been installed properly. So now before running the Vagrant up command, you have to install VirtualBox on your computer. So go to the browser and type VirtualBox install, and from here you can install VirtualBox. I have already downloaded the VirtualBox. I will go to the VirtualBox, and you can see there are two machines are running here, which is Ubuntu and a Kali Linux, which is a Debian based distribution. If I come to my terminal and if I just run the Vagrant up, we can see the installation of the host or clusters in the VirtualBox. So before doing that, I have to check what is currently in my cluster.yaml file. So we have to get the cluster.yaml file. We can see that currently this is our port CIDRs, and this is the service CIDRs. So if you know the networking stuff, you can obviously get those things. And this is the version of my CNI plugin. Operating system I will be installing, which is Ubuntu for the servers, and these are the nodes. So currently I will be installing 4 nodes. One will be control plane, and the 3 nodes will be worker nodes. You can add as many nodes as you want according to your PC's configuration. So according to my PC's configuration, I'm happy with the three worker node and 1 control plane node. So let's run the command Vagrant up. We can see the process has been already started, and if we go to the VirtualBox, we can see the there is one node is already on process of installation, so which is control plane. So after that it will be in a running state, and then it will be creating the nodes. So it will take a little bit, because creating a node manually will take a lot of time, but in automation obviously it will take much more lesser time than the manual headache. So you can see everything is running. So I will be fast forwarding the entire thing. So we can see that everything has been provisioned, so 100% automation completed. So if you go to the virtual box, you can see the control plane and the other three nodes are running. So for that reason, you have to check now by getting into one of the nodes. Now the thing that we have to do, we have to SSH into the control plane. So we will run a command which is Vagrant SSH control plane. So you can see that we are in the control plane. So if we use uname a, we can say this is the control plane, and it's using the Ubuntu. So we can check if the kubectl is installed or not. So kubectl get nodes. So we can see the node 3 has been added with the control plane. It has been joined, but it's the status is not ready yet, so we have to give it a little bit time. So after that we can see every node has been connected. Now we can see that all nodes are ready to use. So uh, we want to see the IP addresses of them. So let's use kubectl get nodes wide. So it will give us the IP addresses as well. So let's go to our GitHub repository and see the README file, and let's test the entire thing. So here I am in the GitHub repository. We will go to the scripts, and we will go to the test.sh, and here we can see the script files. So let's use this one. We will be deploying an Apache server. Let's copy it and let's paste it. So this is saying two replicas, which is an Apache Alpine, which is a very lightweight image. So we can check kubectl get pods. So two pods are running because we have mentioned two replicas here. So we can see that it's running well in the control plane. So for checking if it's running in the nodes or not, we have to get the node port of a particular node and the IP. So for that, we will be copying this thing. We'll be pasting it here. So the port has been exposed. So we will copy this command, which is for getting the node port. So now if we just echo the port, we can see the node port is basically 31442. So if we copy that, and if we copy the IP address, let's say we want to copy the IP address of node 2. So this is the IP address of node 2, and we will copy the port. So let's copy the entire thing. So I have used here bridge networking for the virtualization. So it means that it is using the subnet of my uh, of my host machine. So I can use these IP addresses on my local host or on my host machine from the browser. And this is the magic of bridge networking. So if we copy that, and if you go to the browser, and if you paste the URL, you can see it's saying it works. So it means our Apache server is running, and we can be able to interact it from our browser of the local host. So the entire automation wiped out the entire headache of doing or manually configuring the Kubeadm on multi-node clusters. So you just grab a cup of coffee or grab your phone and doom scroll it, and you will start the automation and it will be done. And for me it has been done within 30 minutes because of my PC's configuration. If your PC's configuration is better than me, obviously it will take much lesser time. And as I have instantiated 4 nodes, so it took a little bit of time. So if you are working with 3 nodes or 2 nodes, it will take much lesser time. Now if you want to destroy the entire thing, the thing that you have to do, you will run a command which is, you have to go to your terminal. Let's exit from the control plane. So you have to run a command which is vagrant destroy, F for force. So it will destroy the entire thing from your infrastructure, from this virtual box. After that, if you want to if you want to do the practice in the Kubeadm multi-node cluster again, you have to vagrant up the entire thing, and it will take you the same time that it have taken previous. So for that you can do another thing which will not destroy the entire thing from your virtual box, rather it will hibernate the entire thing, which is vagrant suspend. So if you do the vagrant suspend, it will suspend them and it will be in the hibernate option, hibernate mode. Then if you run the vagrant up again, it will be up within minutes or seconds. So yeah, that's basically it. So multi-node cluster creation is so much easier with the automation. I hope you will use the scripts. So thank you, and I hope you guys will try to contribute in this project. So thank you very much.